Well, every ounce of common sense I have remaining is telling me not to swim all the way off the edge of the fucking waterfall. It's not very good for your bones. So thank fuck I don't have a single ounce of common sense left anyway, huh? So, please don't end me. Please don't end me, because it leads right down to exactly where I want to climb. I'm not dead. And my bones aren't even slightly shattered to endless little pieces. That was not terrible, and I'm very surprised by that. Okay, well, let's keep fucking going then. Ah, and there is the delicious, delicious urine-infused graffiti. Gotta love the Banuk. Wait, I'm not climbing this. I always have to climb this. I always have to climb this to do the first jump. There's no way up here. What are you talking about? You want me to jump all the way up that? Oh, okay, I just didn't see this in the fucking slightest. I don't know why Aloy even bothered if I couldn't see it. But oh well. Let's not complain. Man, she can do big jumps without me needing to hit the spacebar. Like, she can do jumps the size of the spacebar jumps without me doing anything. So what the hell is the point in the spacebar jumps? Whatever, let's go. Oh, come on. But that required spacebar, apparently. It's just not questioning anything. Questioning things does not seem to end well in this game. It just makes me look like the big wang. So... am I doing it right, or am I accidentally going down? Like, down? Can I scan for it? I doubt the little wooden dude is giving off much of a signal, but... I mean, he's got to be up, right? They're always up. They're always as up as it is actually possible to go up. I can't seem to go over there, even though... oh my god, it was a much easier jump to just do that one! What are you doing, Aloy, you psychopath? You just want to show off and make me look as stupid as possible, don't you? I cannot confess. All Banuk figures are found. Okay, what's this? There is much I would confess to you, but one thing I cannot. I did not kill Sigdark, our chieftain, who claimed to be your father. That night I was alone in my tent, drunk with cold wine, dreaming, as I always did, of Ely, your mother, and her sunset smile. You will never hear my testament, and my offering will never touch the warmth of your hands, but I paint my mark in the light of truth. I know what I am guilty of, and what I am not. I hope against hope, that in your heart, you'll know the same. Have I read these? I believe I've read this, haven't I? I paint my mark here for you in anticipation of our meeting. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. I remember reading that. Yeah, I've read all of these. Okay, what was the one that I was waiting to get in order? Because there was something in order. Oh, it's the vantage points that also have a little bit of a text story with them as well, isn't there? I wonder if I can ever be bothered to actually read through those. I'm gonna try. I feel like they're important in some kind of way. I just don't really care about the problem child who we sort of get told about in them. Like, why does he matter? He doesn't seem to be anyone we know of. I mean, he's clearly an old world dude. He was going to concerts and shit. But is it only interesting because it's from the old world? Can someone even slightly more... like, I like the fact that he's left pictures that then overlay the destroyed fucking wasteland with images of what the old world used to look like, and the old world version of said wasteland that wasn't quite a fucking wasteland yet. I really like that, but why him? Why his stories about just being a drug addict, deadbeat loser? I don't understand why that is a thing. But whatever, let's make our way to the Dusk Mesa, Messy, yep, genius, and see what this place has to offer for us.
Now I need to find someplace too high to reach, if I'm to believe anything Fernand said.
I remember the name Fernand, but I don't know why I remember the name Fernand. Did I find him today, or did I find him forever ago? In fact, I think he might have been the one in that village where we stopped the suicide cult, if you remember. Or the thing that was blatantly a suicide cult, even though the game never said it was a suicide cult. I mean, her boyfriend was making her drink this poisoned fucking rotten egg flavored wine, and no one said anything. Even the dad was like, oh yeah, he was such a nice guy. I wish you guys ended up together. He was trying to kill your daughter.
And it's empty.
Spear girl!
Of course.
You found it. The perfect location for an ambush.
You
Throw down
fucking
that
this guy
magnificent spear and
of
we'll let you
all
live.
people.
You've obviously heard of me. You know what I'm capable of. Why do you think this will turn out well for you?
This pathetic
the
little
odds.
ween man.
Get her.
Why do I bother?
Kill the Outlanders, escape the Outlanders. They're killers. I'm going to kill them. Like, if they could do this to anybody else. Oh, why am I using that? What the fuck is wrong with me? I am not very smart. Right. They don't know where I am? Oh, they're still on the ground. Alright, fantastic. You can all die in like a couple of hits. Much appreciated. Where did Big Boy go? Where did Fernand go? Oh, they ran away for ages ago? How did I not notice? Why were they all coming from different angles and not charging me as one? I mean, to be fair, I was up high. That would have ended very, very poorly for them. They would have been like fish in a barrel, but they're always going to be like fish in a barrel, so just back the fuck off. Just run away. You are clearly already corpsing yourselves. Hey, how you doing? I love that with the death, there's never even like a... Wait, what? That was not the last of them.
Right to the Meridian docks, I'll bet.
What was the point in fucking any of this? Why did they even bother laying out the chest? Was there something here at one point? Is it something he already has? I don't understand anything, man. This is one of the stupid side missions that exist just because they needed side missions. Because, oh shit, we're making an RPG. How the fuck do we make an RPG? Where'd you go, buddy? The waypoint system has just fucked me. Oh, never mind. It's just because it's a big-ass area. Are you Fernand? You are Fernand, the first dude I look at. Genius. How did you get back here so far? I fucking teleported. This man is some kind of ancient eldritch being.
In! By fire and spit! Let me in!
He's looking right at us while this is all happening.
Oh, it's you. How about a new
Oh, it's you.
You just cut off my finger.
I like this guy.
Or my hand. Or my left arm. But that's my final offer.
Spread the word about me? That won't be enough. I think alone he's kind of pathetic. He must have spent a hell of a lot of money hiring those dudes, or at least promised a lot of money. He's gonna lose a fuckload of credibility here. I don't think Aloy would want to be a legend, though. But I also doubt she wants to end this poor motherfucker's life on this little family's doorstep. This could be anyone. They didn't let him in. They clearly don't know him. There's a terrified little girl in there that's about to get a hell of a lot more terrified if I start spilling blood. So, spread the word about me, I guess. Preferably to the little girl. Tell her about just how many of your men I slaughtered.
Tempting, but I want you to spread the word to all your crooked friends. Me and my spear are off limits from now on.
I can do that. What should I tell them?
Tell them
I kind
how
of just
barely
told you
escaped with
exactly
your life.
what to say, but
Get
sure.
creative. You're good at that. I don't want to have to come find you again.
Understood. You won't hear from any of us ever again.
I'd better not.
What a strange fucking mission that was. Oh, even gave me a generous reward box. What a sweetheart. Ah, love you, Fernand. See you later. We still on for poker on Wednesday? Let's get the fuck out of here, shall we? I think it's my mission time. At last. Although there's something in my head telling me that I said we were going to do something else first. But I don't know what that could possibly be, unless it's just clear up a load of collectibles. We got the final Banuk thing. We did that side mission. I think we're all good. I think it is finally time to actually do something that's going to affect a thing. At last, let's go. Freeze is represented by this icon. We're only telling you this now about 60 hours into the game, because of course you wouldn't know that by now. The tips on this game are fucking stupid. I just tell you the most basic of all things that everyone would understand within the first 3 hours. I guess that's the point of tips. But I mean, I like games when they change what they're telling you, or like the tip system or whatever the fuck, as you progress. So sometimes they have something to do with the story, or they will talk about a character you just met. That's always cool, and they're just telling me the basic mechanics of the game, that if you've ever played a video game before in your entire life, you're gonna know how they work anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna sell all of this bullshit, and I will see you guys real soon. So, I managed to bargain my way up to 15,000 metal shards total, which means I am practically a fucking millionaire in this world at this point. Yes, because obviously the number 15,000 and a million are famously the exact same fucking number. Good job, me. Why am I going towards this? Because it is on the way. For once, getting a collectible is a smart idea. Why are you telling me to go over there? That is nowhere near the right direction. What are you doing, guys? See, this is how terrible the landmark, a waypoint system, or just whatever the fuck you want to call that, mission tracker. That's how terrible it is in this game. It's fucking painful and so unbelievably confusing. You're better off just checking the map every 5 seconds instead, or even turning off mission tracking or something like that. But I'm too lazy for that. I want things on my screen at all time, or I feel very, very lonely. Huh. Oh, shit. Yeah, I kind of just assumed that the flower was going to be directly on the marker, but that is not a thing, is it? Where could you be, little buddy? And what the fuck could that be? They glinthawks? If they're glinthawks, I'm not worried, but if that's a stormbird, then I'm going to shit. Hard. Aggressive shitting.
Well, why not?
What do you mean? Well, why not? What do you mean, well, why not? You've seen... You just picked up your 24th, and you're telling me that you only just realized what they're supposed to fucking be? Aloy, come on now. You're disabled, but you're not that fucking disabled, are you? Alright, what do we got over here? We got ourselves some meds. Ooh, I wonder, I just realized we're doing main quest. Maybe Silence is gonna show up again. My favorite man. Oh, speak of the fucking devil, here we go.
Thanks. On my own, alright?
He's doing his best. He's feeding you information. That's more than you ever got before. Be nice. For once. What's wrong with you? Oh, they're corrupted. Fuck. No one noticed? Surely that's gotta make some fucking noise. Even if it's just the sparks or gooey fucking robot veins leaking out into the ground. It's only because this is a twitchy motherfucker that anyone even noticed that anything was wrong. Do I have any fire? I hate not having fire. I do, however, have this. That's going to affect fucking nothing because it decided to go through walls. Ugh. Just go back to working. I'll shank you in the ass later. Doesn't bother me. Fuck it.
That shot nearly had me.
Why? Why didn't I wait just another fucking second? That is all it would have taken. Fine, whatever, we're going to war, I guess. So it doesn't even matter that these guys don't have their focuses. Well, I guess it's not telling base or whatever. I guess they're not seeing the video feed or shit like that. I wonder why we only take specific people's focuses. Like only their leaders. Or do these guys just not have one? Should have listened to Silence the one time he actually shows up in forever. And I completely ignored what he said. Good job, allergy brain. Just blame allergies for literally everything. And then everything I do just looks a whole lot less stupid. That is a tank.
A metal devil. Great.
Oh my god! Tentacle porn went too fucking far, I see. This isn't VR, this is just R. There is nothing V about this at all. Wow, man. So, I guess these were the manned weapons that Faro was talking about in the last little snippet we got. Interesting. He just made future laser tanks that look unbelievably fucking badass. Whoa! Yeah, but I just want to listen to things or read things. I don't want to fucking die. This is an ancient fucking skelly. Jesus. Comes like Sergeant Guliev. Cool name. This is the audio? Okay, here we go.
I got you. Type is through the defenses. Still on approach. A live one. And it's pissed.
We've got no mobility in here. It'll punch right through us.
We hold the hatch at all costs. Then push back out.
Hold the hatch of this? What do you mean no mobility? You're in a giant fucking fortress. Oh yeah, I guess you're frozen. That's why you didn't rot over the last 500 years. Of course that's a thing. And there is the lady that was with him. Data corruption severe. Please say things.
Same play as accurate. Base defense locks it down. We engage, sever the lens, blast out the phantoms. Another game of life.
Who survived the next 500 years?
Silence?
Aloy, shut the fuck up! There's a billion dudes over there, what are you doing? And lastly, Usizo Wandari, what a badass name! You sound like some kind of mythical being, I love you. And don't you have just a beautiful voice? I wish I could also go, but unfortunately I just, you know, made of flesh and not metal, so... What the fuck is this guy, and why are you so... Why can I look at you? You don't seem to do anything special, and this guy's just constantly patrolling, huh? You need to die. Thank you. Pretty much just so I can get some peace and quiet while I slaughter all your friends, but you still need to die. I'm gonna always take Metal Burn, because it's worth money, and I love that it's worth money. It has no reason to be worth as much as it is, considering how common it has been so far, but, I love it, and there's another one. Once again, severe damage, and we didn't get much out of the other one, but... Never mind, this one sounds fine.
Hey, think that's enough time for Sobek to finish Zero Dawn?
If this is really it, I gotta say, it's been an honor to serve beside these tanks.
They played the same laugh line again. Oh, this fucking game. It's so strange. It's so high quality and polished in so many ways. And then you just have ha 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 ha.
Silence.
Followed by ha 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 ha. Yet again. It's, what the fuck was that?
They died here.
People die all the time. I'll keep going and find something interesting.
You said all these soldiers as if 4 deaths is more than you've ever seen before. Like, more than 4 of your friends died right at the start of the fucking game. And Rust, who is way more important. Not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, come on. Fucking, oh no. As he watches his best friend die right in front of him. Oh, I love it.
Time to take a look around the room.
What were you saying, Aloy? I was a little busy trying to keep you the fuck alive. You want to repeat that? No. No, she does not. Fuck you, then. Can I go up this way? Doesn't really seem to be any reason to. Alright, fuck it. Let's see just how deep these dudes manage to penetrate, shall we? No. No, we shall fucking not. We will bury our head into this slab of sadness. Whatever. Why does that always happen? Why can I not just look badass once in my entire fucking existence? Please, that is all I ask. I have to do all this again? I've already listened to everybody. I believe I have. It's not showing up again, so I fucking hope I have. What the fucking fuck? Shit, fuck. I hate you. I hate when you do that, game. Just because you wanted Aloy to look cool in a combo doesn't mean she can't silent strike. And I'm pretty sure I've hit many silent strikes out of that exact combo before, and there has never been a problem, but whatever. Oh, that's not what I told you to do. I'll see you guys once I've scrubbed my brain clean of all those disgusting memories. Alright, take 2, even though I still have no idea what the fuck I did wrong. Am I supposed to slide down this? Ah, that makes a hell of a lot more sense, except it doesn't because that should have completely fried you, no? That was an exposed electronic cable, and you're just like, nah, it'll be fine. Sure, whatever, I'm not gonna complain. I seem to be able to go back there, though, for some reason. Or maybe it all just leads into itself later on?
Like the lodge in Mother's Heart, I guess.
And yeah, that's exactly what it reminded me of. Awesome, Corporal Acosta. Talk to me, I feel like I've already heard of you.
Third Battle of California Marine. The swarm came
But it
in
wasn't
to
anyone we
intercept
just
it,
heard.
and I don't know if it was the local Minutemen or the crazy 15th, but they'd set the garbage patch alight. Man, the sea was on fire. That stuff was pain. The first wave of bots came in covered in burning sludge. It bought us an hour.
Oh, I'm sure that helped you out so much.
Before the swarm.
Hold on, I'm a little bit busy. I need to not die, thank you.
Slaughtering them on the beaches before the swarm recalculated.
Oh, she was kind enough to repeat herself for me. How cute.
Dropped buildings on them, EMP'd the grid. Standard operating procedure. The last time I was in California, was 5, 6. The light was like that vintage social net filter that was everywhere in the 40s.
Silence, you getting this?
Oh, it's so weird them calling it the
All these
40s
soldiers.
when it's in the future. What?
People die all the time. I'll keep going
Yep.
to find something
Are
interesting.
you gonna repeat this every single time I see a corpse, Aloy? Come on. What is this? Corporal Acosta B. She just had 2 beds. She just slept in everybody's bed.
Seaboard wall.
Well, that's a little
A
suspicious.
long run onto it. This was before Kalmar, and projections were a lot worse for the east. For 3 weeks, we kept getting scrambled out to some coastal burg to train Minutemen. It was always raining on account of Europe already being torched. Block after block of prefab barracks. They were still printing barracks right up until the hour the main force hit. The Minutemen, we ran combat
Printing
drills with them in the
barracks?
streets
Huh.
where they'd lived, trying to pretend they might live to die somewhere else if they paid attention. Nothing worse than the ones who actually bought into it. Hopeful, pestering us with questions about Zero Dawn like we know something they don't. I swear.
You were only a corporal. What were you supposed to know?
The more like the bots we are. Except they learn from every fight. And us? I'm not so sure.
I wonder if they were a hive mind back then, or if they were sort of limited to their own kind of regiments or whatever. Not the people, obviously, the bots, or if they were just under one big giant fucking umbrella network, whatever the fuck. I wonder if we're gonna find any more of you, Acosta. It doesn't really feel like your story's done. Hey, what do you mean playback? I already did this one just now, game. I wonder if we're gonna find you in anybody else's bed as well. Because either you appear to be the battalion's workhorse, if you know what I mean, or you 100% have a thing for sniffing pillows. I'm not entirely sure what's more terrifying. So, what do we got through here? Yet more Acosta? Reminder, again, from Lieutenant Fiona Murrell. Oh, that's it. I thought that was to someone, but no. It's just for anyone.
Base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles.
You were supposed to be British? In the last time I heard you, I was convinced you were Russian. This is clearly not a Brit doing a British accent. It's a really poor attempt, but whatever. Oh, fuck, I hate when that happens. Fine. I'll go find you again. Data points. This is this one.
Recalls, I've been instructed to remind you of Article 115 of base policy regarding unauthorized use of processor cycles. Specifically 115C. Any holographic simulation not directly related to operational training or efficiency. Consider yourself reminded and enjoy your gaming.
Gaming? What? Okay, they have to authorize their gaming? I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to be. It's 2 numbers for... two numbers. Too many numbers for my allergy-ridden brain to pay attention right now, but... I don't know, it sort of sounded like that she was supposed to be Australian, but not Australian enough. I've never heard an Australian mixed with posh, and it sounds really strange. Maybe they exist, but posh Australians can't exist, right? They've got to be a myth, and a terrifying myth at that. So sorry, from Sergeant Guliev.
Days, honey. I'm so sorry. Deployments are getting real long and tougher every time. The swarm is getting better at predicting us. Less of us now. And we have to put in 10 times the work for everyone gone. Like a family business on hard times, only... This isn't my family. It's not with you. I still try to see you. The life we had. In the eyes of the people out there. I remember when
Aww,
I had to see
that's
us
not a nice
when
thing.
they still had
I'm trying to turn everybody else into my wife.
Slipping away. I don't even recognize the places we're defending. The only thing I know I'm still fighting for is you. The Zero Dawn to turn this around. Whatever the hell that is.
Man, even up until the point where they were all about to die, this seems to be one of the last things this man ever fucking said. This could even be his last fucking words that were ever recorded. And he still doesn't know what Zero Dawn is. I guess you could argue that they're just lowly fucking sergeants. But I mean, the corporal doesn't know, which is obviously below sergeant. A lieutenant doesn't seem to know anything either. They're just too obsessed with their fortnights right now. And I don't know. They didn't tell anyone? So they don't even know what they're fighting for, and you expect them to die for this cause that may or may not get everybody killed anyway. I guess maybe they wouldn't fight if they knew what it entailed. I just wish I knew what it entailed. Just a little longer, once again from Guliev.
Time goes fast.
You.
4 months with the wrecking recalls. I don't know, 20 drops. In and out of the West Coast, fighting with these civilian enlistees, scrappy guys and gals. Their training is basically, here's a DEW, when you see a bot, hit it. But somehow it's all coming together. Between us and the 6th MRB, we took down a horse at Lithium Beach.
What the fuck is a DO or an MRB? What's happening?
I hope it made the news, honey. Showed everyone we're gonna have a shot at turning this around. We just need to give Project Zero Dawn
the news network survived?
Everything will be the way it used to be.
Through all of this hell? But I mean, all the buildings were falling apart. These dudes had to live in underground bunkers to stand out in the middle of nowhere, freezing to death, to stand a fucking chance of not being found by the machines. How are the news networks still running? Where the hell are people meant to be hanging out? I don't fucking know.
How'd they ever get comfortable? It was the metal world. Guess they were used to
That's
it.
all she's thinking about. Fantastic. Ugh. Not how did they survive this horrific fucking threat. Well, I guess they didn't survive, so you can't really wonder that. Or not, how the fuck did they all die? How did someone so well prepared actually lose to this shit? You're worried about whether their arse was, ever so slightly in pain from the metal chairs. Aw, how adorable. Ooh, a text log this time around. From Corporal Sarai. Looking back, I thought 64 was shaping up to be a pretty good year. No more drinking, no more mercenary sec work. Stripping offshore wind farms to the OEZ. Just me and a plasma cutter, 400 feet above sea level. Then I got the recall alert. Read them up on a turbine, and the smell of cooking ozone. They covered every angle. Better pay, amnesty for any Combine wars you'd fought in, guaranteed citizenship. We should have thought, okay, what's the catch? But what we did think was, I guess we're better than the bots after all. Big talk from Jerez about pride and duty. Smart guy. He was right. I've been proud to be a US soldier. I jumped to the chance to be one again. And look what I landed in. Well, this is horrifically fucking depressing, isn't there? I mean, it's kind of weird because you get all these immensely sad dialogue, or like text logs, or the audio logs and everything, and then you'll get the, okay, epic gamers text log, and you'll also get the one where they're all just laughing about hating each other and loving the tanks more or whatever. It's so tonally fucky. I understand, like, some dark humor getting people by, but they just sounded like they were hanging out at the high school cafeteria, trading fucking banter instead of, preparing for the last fight they'll ever have. It's weird. And I don't know what causes it either. I don't know where this weird-ass writing came from, but, I don't know. I feel like I want to stop complaining about it, but then it'd be like I'm being too positive on something that is very, very, very strange.
Guess that means no power.
Huh. Incredibly good guess for someone who has never ever seen anything like this before. Except like maybe once before in your entire life when you were 7 years old. Sure, whatever. No, I'm not trying to look at that. I'm trying to look at this.
Hey, y'all wanted to know how I remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer, east in spring, west in fall, and south in winter. Didn't expect to hear
Okay, Bill Clinton, what the fuck's going on here?
T-Tech now, did you? As usual, I defy expectations.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Hey,
I'll take it. Say it again, though.
Remember the geotherm system reboot? Goes like this. Bird flies north in summer.
Northeast, west, south. Northeast, west, south. But that doesn't really seem to help me. Oh, unless it's just down there. Okay, that's fine. Do I need to do it to both of them? Or are they both going to have two different, answers?
Must be some kind of code. Maybe I
North,
should try.
east, west,
These
south.
wires must run to the power source.
Yeah, I understand that, Aloy. Come on. Alright, north, east, west, south? Or was that only for the one down there? I have no idea. That didn't seem to do anything. Am I meant to look around for yet another little audio log for the one up here? Because I don't fucking see it. Or maybe... Oh, come on! I tried to... Game. Is there another one over here? Northeast, west, south, northeast, west, south. You're the one that told me that, so... Maybe at the very least I can get this one working? What the fuck are you doing? Calm down. Now is not the time to show off your epic parkour skills. I am doing this right, aren't I? I haven't fucked up like the points of a compass.
3 power lines, resources.
Okay, I can do that one.
That makes 1.
But the others don't seem to have any kind of... Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby hologlocks. Oh, what? You make it that easy for me? It's just standing right fucking there? I don't know if red is meant to be the whole... Well, I guess it must be. Oh, you two just need to go all the way on the ground, and I can't believe I didn't fucking notice this. It could not be more obvious, could it? There we go. I think I'm nearly max level, by the way. I just noticed that I'm level 44. I'm pretty sure the max level is somewhere around 50, maybe 60 because Forbidden West, but I don't think it's a whole lot higher than that. There you go. Did you really have to launch yourself all the way down there? That did not seem like all that hellish jump. There we go. So, up, down, left, right. But it also seems to have like, oh no, why have you done that? It also seems to have some kind of weird horizontal, or just, you know, no, I don't know what to say, I can't make words. It looks like I should be able to move the red thing a bit. But I have absolutely no idea how to move said red thing. So you're just gonna do it like that? Yeah, you will. You'd think in the future we would be using something like, oh, I don't know, actual passwords instead of something a toddler could probably solve. But, okay, sure, why not? Let's go. I guess Aloy is too much of the big dumb for passwords. Yeah, I'm really not liking that sound, though. Do I have... Oh, power cell! Wasn't even paying attention. Oh, yeah, it is ancient armor, isn't it? I couldn't remember what the hell was actually hanging out in here. Wait a minute, how did they make it if the power was off? Did we just free them from starving down here forever, or did they just find another way? Because in that case, why didn't we just fucking go their way? Oh, well. I fucking hate you, game. I'm just leaving forever. Nothing happened. Like, a rock could have fallen on you, right? Okay, there was an arrow sticking out of your back, but you know, it probably could have been anything. It could have just been the wind. A really, really aggressive gale force wind underground. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? And it just so happened to carry a shitload of fucking arrows. And by a shitload, I mean one that just so happened to hit you and nothing else. Yeah, perfectly reasonable. At least he is now perfectly dead. That makes up for it.